Hi guys, welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We have made our decision on who is going to go compete in the dance contest for the Blue Lions, and we have chosen Dimitri. I think he's gonna do splendidly. So all I have to say as we are approaching the dance contest and the ball is go Blue Lions and go Dimitri. Let's do another paralog battle. An ocean view. Western Church extremists have taken over land sacred to Sichel, one of the four saints. Seteth heads out to rid the area of them, and Flane insists on going along. Okay. I'm just trying to get to the dance competition and the ball. I really want to get to those. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Ghetto. Thank you, Ultimate Hunter.
Brother, please wait.
For the last time, Flane, the answer is no.
You are departing for the Rhodos coast, are you not? I must come.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
But I must. Professor, you have come at just the right time.
Oh god. Run. Run, Bunleth. I don't like the sound of that.
I only wish to make a small request. My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
A mission?
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. Though they now have a new bishop, it seems that a radical faction has emerged to resist the new order. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
I too wish to be of use to the church. And I do admit I am terribly worried about my brother. No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come. Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition?
Why me? You're literally her professor, Bunleth. You're Flane's professor.
If you are there to protect me, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us?
Yes. I need to level up
Let us depart at
Caspar.
once.
Alright, let's see what we're looking at. Yeah. Some water. No chests. A priest. Another priest. Oh, 3 priests. They keep kicking my people out. Oh my god. No, I need Marianne on the field. I will die without her. I could take out Felix or Dimitri. Or Ingrid. They're my highest levels. Oh, I guess I could take out... I don't know. Well... I'm taking away all my mounted people. Let me put Dimitri in. Or actually... No, let me put Ingrid. Because she can fly. That'll probably help. Oh, an adjutant? Dimitri could be our adjutant. Rout the enemy. Okay.
You heretics who defile our goddess! The sacred coast belongs to us, the Western Church.
You are the heretics! Begone from here at once!
Silence, dog of the apostate. Prepare to receive our righteous blades.
Oh, Seteth is a wyvern rider.
I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Wait, brother! I shall accompany you!
Put me in there.
Oh. come she can move so easily in the sand, but he can't? Must have to do with weight? My heavier units.
Was that helpful?
Yeah, a little bit.
I want.
A little
That was
bit.
fun to watch.
Ready.
Here goes.
Guide me well.
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
What should I do?
I mean, I could use him to... I don't really care to use him, though, because he's gonna take all my experience. That's not ideal.
I owe you one.
Don't you dare try to get away from me.
What a
Level
jump.
20? Level 20! Perfect.
I'm just getting started.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Oh. He's off his little healing square.
Who's one?
We did it! Black Pearl.
Goddess, have you abandoned us?
Both sides think they're right.
That is the last of them. Flame, will you place some flowers at the monument?
Of course, brother. That is what I came here to do.
Well, that was god-awful. Woohoo!
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place. But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands. I will entrust them to you.
To me?
I must confess, despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me.
Sentimental significance?
Yes. This stone monument is not merely here to commemorate Saint Keyhole. It is also the grave of my wife.
Oh.
You are safe now, Mother. Finally, you may find peace.
What? Are we talking about the same lady? Your mother is also buried here?
I suppose you have earned the right to know. But this must remain between us. Flame is actually my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I had no idea. I did not suspect that. I really thought she was his younger sister. No
Due to
idea.
certain circumstances, it is more convenient for us to masquerade as siblings for the time being. There are many who would seek to harm Flame due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such individuals.
Well, it didn't really work, did it?
Mercifully, I happen to look quite young for my age. We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
How old are you, Seteth? True enough. Whatever you
Mother
say.
loved the coast so much. She and I came here together often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. Due in no small part to Mother.
That's why she likes fish.
I still come here to fish from time to time, using the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years, and how I wish I could return to them.
Stop.
We cannot turn back the clock, Father. We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
No wonder he was... I mean, obviously, if your younger sister gets kidnapped, goes missing, then that's really scary. But if it's your daughter, that's why he was so, like, upset.
You're right. That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward. Come then. Let us return home.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
Spear of Ass. Soul. Caduceus Staff. Ooh. Sacred Weapon. Crest of Keyhole that restores HP every turn. Effect increased with Crest. A Sacred Staff linked to the Crest of Sethlian. Magic attack range +1. Restores HP at every turn. Oof. Ooh. 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 Instruct automatically. Oh, I mean manually. Oh, Caspar got some learning, so that's good. I need to do it manually from now on. Focus on sword and reason. Focus on reason to do, you know, whatever you want to do, girl. I won't update the goals, actually. Dorothea, you're here because you're pretty.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait.
Is it time?
Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup.
It's time!
The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda.
Yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Yeah, we believe you.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navran. The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage?
Go, Dimitri, you got this.
Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play?
Why is Ignatz the best person that Claude could send? Didn't he say he was horrible at dancing? The others are chosen at random. Oh. Sometimes it's Hubert. I think Petra is gonna be awesome. Ignatz, though, I don't know. Dimitri's gonna smoke them all, though, I hope.
Very well. Begin!
This looks so weird. Why are they not dancing with a partner? Come on.
Time! That's all, folks. Splendid! All three of you were fantastic. Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
That was really awkward looking. They should do some K-pop next time.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for
Dimitri!
the Blue Lion House. Your
Hell yeah!
performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
He's mine. You back off, Manuela.
I vote for the Black Eagle House.
Ah!
The way you carried yourself was striking.
You're blind.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner.
Eloise, don't. I'm like a sister to you. Remember, we were both raised by Gerald?
And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is...
He has 28 charisma.
The Blue
Thank you.
Lion House.
Thank you. Shamir is blind.
I won. There must be some mistake.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
I can't be mad at a vote for Petra. By winning the White Heron Cup, Dimitri obtained the certification for the dancer class. Learned sword dance combat art and the sword avoidance plus 20 ability. It's Dimitri's birthday! Host a tea party. What would a brutal boar like to drink? Black tea laced with rose, a classical floral blend often enjoyed by kingdom and alliance nobles.
I apologize for the wait. Thank you.
It's your favorite, right? Okay, maybe not. This is my first tea time with Dimitri. It's his 18th birthday? Oh, we're so in there. Let's go.
So it is.
Mighty weapons.
Ah.
Overcoming weaknesses.
Ah.
View from the bridge?
So it is.
Okay.
I do my training, and then care for my swords and spears. And then the day is over before I know it.
Fascinating. Nod.
So it is.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Smile and nod. Let's give him... weapon, a whetstone.
I appreciate it.
He loves that.
So it is.
Let's give him... A ceremonial sword.
I appreciate it.
Perfect.
Thank you for the treat. I had a wonderful time. I would love to do this again, if that is acceptable to you.
More than acceptable. Happy birthday!
How's that, Professor? If you ask me, I think we did pretty well.
Yes.
Ooh, we got some A ranks in here.
Well, that worked out.
Awesome.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
Awesome. Okay.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I could make him a brawler for now. Actually, I probably have to make him a brawler before I do grappler, right? I don't? Oh. Well, we'll do this.
Oh!
Change it up. Alright. So... his brawler is at B rank. I feel like his odds of passing should be more than 27%. But, whatever. Okay. Where is this dancer bullshit at? Reclass. Oh. Unique. So, can he be a dancer and... let's just see what happens.
This suits me well.
No. Unique. Dance. Use dance to allow an ally to move again. I'll try it out. Dancer would have been better with someone else. It doesn't matter. It's fine. They use swords. Swords and magic. I'll try it out, but I don't know. I kind of had my heart set on... I didn't know that they were going to introduce a new class, you know? I kind of like him on the horse. Okay, so what I want to do is look at Caspar here. Okay, so actually he doesn't really have much going on here. Okay, combat arts we can do though. We can get him some... what's healing focus? Unit recovers 50% of its HP. Interesting. An attack with a high crit that strikes twice. After attacking your unit moves one space past the enemy. And then healing focus would be good. Battalions, Caspar. Oh man, I have too many battalions here. Detonate a toxic barrel to inflict poison on foes in the enemy. Whoa, in the area, I mean. Let's try that. Poison tactic. And Dai, you want to make an item suggestion? Oh, right, the shield. I was gonna check who was, yeah, Fraldaria. That's Felix. I couldn't remember if it was Felix or Dimitri who was Fraldarius. I can't keep all this stuff straight, you know? He could have it. I mean, no one else is gonna have it. The goddess ring is restored. Yeah, he doesn't probably need that. He just kills things before they kill him. this one. Okay.
He's always with that man from Dusker. How strange.
I'll bet he used some dirty tricks to gain his favor. That's how those scoundrels from Dusker operate.
What a pleasant conversation you seem to be having. May I join? Please, continue.
Oh, Your Highness, I was just...
I said continue.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Don't piss off the boar. Oh, they're running away.
Such foolishness runs rampant. I fear it is the reality of Fargus for now.
It must appear strange to them, to see me always in your company.
Does it bother you to do?
Of course not. However...
Let me guess. You take exception to the gossip that you use dirty tricks to obtain your position. Is that it?
That does perturb me, but not for my own sake. I am concerned about your Highness's reputation.
We're not talking about my feelings, but yours. As far as I'm concerned, those fools can talk nonsense until their tongues fall out.
I am afraid I cannot agree. But if you were not concerned for your honor in this instance, then why did you intervene?
Because it is my duty to do so. The day my father was killed, I saw the swine who did it. They were not of Dusker. I saw that, knew it beyond a doubt, and yet I was unable to prevent the massacre that followed. Nor could I clear away the dishonor of regicide that has unjustly clung to you and your people. I will not rest until I make up for that. I owe you, just as I owe the spirits of those I let die.
I do consider Fargus to be abhorrent, but you are an exception. You offered me your hand, and pulled me out from an abyss of suffering and death. You risked your life to save a foreigner you had never met. The moment you extended your hand, I decided that only for your sake would I live the remainder of my life.
He's like Chewbacca.
And I would cast it aside in an instant if my death were to your benefit. For that reason, I cannot consider myself your friend.
He has a life debt in his eyes.
There are still many in the kingdom who despise the people of Dusker. It would be selfish of me to stand by your side as an equal.
To do.
Your Highness?
Do you really believe I care one bit about the chatter of the ignorant?
Of course not. Please forgive my impudence.
I understand the intention of your words. Still, they grieve me. If you wish it so, you may continue to think of yourself as my vassal. I clearly cannot stop you. We need not be anything more or anything less. If that is what you wish to do, so be it.
Your Highness.
Woo! Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's do Dimitri and Ash. It'll be a rank B, and it looks like they don't have a rank A.
Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri, would you, do you want to train together today?
Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting, and afterward, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
Oh, yes, I suppose, sure, it would be my pleasure to dine with you.
Is Ash feeling a little bit like he's not on the same level as Dimitri because Dimitri is a noble. Not only a noble, he's like the heir to the throne basically, and Ash is just a commoner.
I mean,
Ash.
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
Mm-hmm.
That all makes sense, Your Highness. But I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies. Even me.
I mean, even you, Ash? Come on.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you. But you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness. That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
He finally got there.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
All right. Let's start from the beginning then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
You called him Your Highness!
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got.
Okay, so does that mean I guess that's it for them? Alright, let's go Dedue and Ash.
You don't like to talk much, huh, Dedue?
We're just staring at each other.
I am not skilled in conversation.
He's a Dedue.
Any particular reason?
He's a Dedue. Dedue gonna Dedue.
Reason? I am only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be.
I'm here to work, not make friends.
Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me. I grow weary of it.
That makes sense. A lot of people hate Dusker. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people.
We sound like true monsters.
Why are you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry?
I suppose.
He's just, you know, they're just trolls. He is deduced.
If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds. I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know if it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated. But like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all.
I am not very good at interesting conversation.
We can work on that. Tell me about Dusker. What was your hometown like?
Calm. More forested than Fargus. Each town had a specialty. Smithing, fishing. You would be better off reading about it in a book.
No, keep going.
Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing.
Ash is like, yeah, you're right. You do suck at this. You don't like to talk that much, Dedue, right? Dedue, no. And support, rank up.
You're a great cook, and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Dusker-style food?
As we have established, people hate Dusker. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent.
Ah. But the cuisine of Dusker is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it.
I am pleased to hear you say so.
Support B. They still have one more. Okay. Good. Good. Oh boy. Felix. Ah, Felix. Okay, Felix and Ash.
Why, Lenato? Oh, hey, Felix.
I suppose your thoughts are still with Lord Lenato.
I'm fine. I'm just frustrated by how little I was able to do. I know he was trying to protect me, but Lenato never really told me anything. In the end, I don't think I understood his feelings at all. You said it yourself. Be more moderate in your passions. To me, he always seemed like a knight out of a story, and I was so caught up in my ideals. I turned a blind eye to his sadness, his hatred, even when they were right in front of me. I guess I'm pretty far from real knighthood, huh?
Perhaps. Yet knowing someone well does not mean you know how they feel, whether family or friend. To know someone's sorrow and turn blindly from it, that is the act of a fool. But pursuing your ideals is not foolish.
I was trying to figure out if he was referring to someone specific. To know someone's sorrow and turn blindly from it, that is the act of a fool. Dimitri, maybe? I don't know. Or his father.
But before, you said...
I said to be moderate in your passions, not to abandon your ideals. It's okay to be who you are.
Thank you. Hearing you say that means a lot.
Ah, I almost forgot. You lent me this.
Oh, the book I lent you. I'm guessing you hated it?
Actually, I already knew the story. My brother used to read it to me all the time.
Oh.
Must have dug up some old feelings, then.
I suppose.
That's just what I'd expect the knight in the story to say. It's not just the way you talk either. It's who you are as a person, deep down.
Well, I think you're like the squire in the book. He's only half a knight, but he's bold and gregarious.
Oh, look at these two getting along.
And he always does his best. Don't stop being that half knight, okay?
I think that's the best compliment that you're gonna get from Felix. You're a half knight. And keep on doing that. You're a bit mid, but you're really good at being mid.
You got it.
Ash is like, really? Thanks, gee willikers.
I'll become the kind of knight only I can be.
Okay, well that was very sweet, and I guess that's it for them. Dang it. Okay. All right, we have to continue. Maybe we could do let's see what the seminars are all about. Spear. Bow. Ooh, I could get Bunleth some bow. That'd be cool. Lance and axe. This one might be nice. Brawling Caspar is not in there. Oh, he's in this one. But it's only a D. Well, a D plus. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. We could get B in bow with this. Let's do this seminar. This looks good. Let's do a seminar with Shamir.
Practice yields results.
Each new experience is an asset.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Very good. Very good. Is it the ball?
This is the only ball of the year, and I see why.
It's time!
Everyone is absurdly excited.
I'm excited! It's time! Are we gonna dress up? Please tell me we're gonna dress up.
Your Highness, you sound so detached. We are all encouraged to enjoy the ball tomorrow.
Right you are. What a burden.
Huh. I never thought we'd see eye to eye, but I agree. I'd rather be swinging my blade than wasting my time with some girl at a ball.
Felix, Your Highness, you must be joking, right? This is our chance to dance with all of the ladies of the Academy to our heart's content. You wish to throw away the best day of the whole year for sword practice? Insanity, I tell you.
I'm pretty excited about the ball myself. It's not like we get to do things like this very often.
Yeah, enjoy it. Cut loose.
Too true, Ash. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor and give you a crash course in chatting up girls. By tomorrow, you'll be an expert.
Actually, I'd much prefer if someone could just teach me how to dance.
Dimitri can. Right, Dimitri?
Don't worry about the dancing part. I can teach you that easy.
It's time for the ball. That warrants at least a tiny bit of makeup, don't you think, Ingrid? Just a smidge.
Poor Ingrid. Ingrid, run.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Girl, run.
It's settled. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up in Ingrid's room. Ooh, I can't wait!
You weren't fast enough.
You know, there's no telling where life will take us after we leave here. If only we could find a way to come together again, just like this.
A fine notion, Your Highness. Perhaps 5 years from now?
5 years from now? Ah, that's when Garrigmach Monastery will be holding its Millennium Festival.
Oh.
By then, we'll be addressing Your Highness as Your Majesty instead.
That's right. I suppose we all know it's coming, but by then you'll be far removed from us.
Come now, you know me better than that. My title may change, but I won't.
Is that a promise?
And it won't just be me, you know. 5 years from now, you'll all have your own stuffy positions to contend with. But as I understand it, the festivities at the Millennium Festival will be of a scale far beyond anything we've yet seen. In other words, the perfect excuse for all of us to return here.
Ooh, a reunion? That sounds fun! I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'd love for you to be there as well, Professor. After all, you're the heart of the Blue Lion House.
I'll be there?
Good.
But
Then it's settled.
That's in 5 years.
Of course, if something happens and I'm not able to attend, I'm leaving all of the logistics of organizing this reunion to you, Professor.
You have to attend.
It's true. I'm sure being a king will keep you busy, but it's a bit early to be backing out of your own plans, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. You have my word. I will return as well. Count on it.
Okay. The ball! They are not in gowns, and I am very upset. I kind of figured, though. Who's that girl?
Running away?
I can't run away from you. You're literally in my head.
I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor professor.
I'm not everyone's favorite.
Was that a joke? I find it hard to tell with you. Just think of all the students begging you to dance.
Professor, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Dimitri? Aren't you going to dance with Edelgard or Claude? Well, I mean... Your sister or your bro? Aren't you gonna dance with Claude?
Good one, Professor. I could see saving a dance for Edelgard, but Claude is another story. In any case, I have no intention of dancing with anyone.
Thanks to you, I'm all danced out for the rest of my life!
As a child, Edelgard taught me how to dance. It was a bit awkward, honestly.
As a child?
I've told you before that we're siblings by marriage, haven't I?
Yes. I don't know why they gave me the 2 responses that made it sound like I absolutely forgot that fact. My apologies.
Her birth mother was my stepmother, although I didn't know that at the time. My stepmother treated me with such kindness, just as though I were her own flesh and blood. And yet she never so much as hinted that she had her own child, Edelgard. We were born and raised in different territories, without ever knowing the other even existed. Yet, against all odds, for just over a year, we became childhood friends.
Friends?
Indeed. Unaware of each other's stations or backgrounds, we met and became incredibly close. This was when she and Lord Arundel were living in the kingdom.
Why were they in the kingdom?
They were in exile. This was a time of great turmoil within the Empire. I ran into her when visiting Lord Arundel's residence with my father. She seemed quite bored with everything. At first, I found her to be difficult and stubborn. But that facade quickly fell away, revealing her true self beneath. That's around the time when she taught me how to dance. Her instruction was, though, let's call it strict, to put it nicely.
You're supposed to lead with your right.
Oh my goodness, look at these 2 little cuties.
Hell, the sun's going down. I really ought to be heading home. That 1 year before she had to return to the Empire was so much fun. The time of my life in many ways. It's kind of pathetic to think about it all these years later. But can you guess what I gave her as a parting gift?
A kiss? Flowers, a book, a dagger. Flowers?
No, that makes too much sense. Actually, I gave her a dagger. You should have seen the look on her face. In Fargus, we've long considered blades as tools of destiny, as a way to cut a path to a better future. She was being dragged all over, unable to live the life she wanted. I thought the dagger could help her cut a path to the future she dreamed of. However, that was many years ago. I'm sure she's forgotten all about the boy I was back then.
It's not too late to reconnect.
I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Things are different now. She's different. I'm different. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit out of place here. Festivities like this don't suit me. Professor, will you join me for a bit? You must be getting a bit tired of the ball by now.
Let's get out of here.
It's quiet here, isn't it, Professor?
Also looks a little spooky. Where did you take me?
That reminds me. Do you know the legend associated with the Goddess Tower?
Shit. I forgot. It was something about lovers? I've heard it?
Is that right? You don't strike me as the sort to enjoy stories like that. They say that wishes made in this tower will come true. I wonder who came up with such a silly notion.
You don't believe it?
Legends are legends, nothing more. I doubt there are many who really believe that wishes can be granted. The goddess just watches over us from above. That is all. No matter how hard someone begs to be saved, she would never so much as offer her hand. And even if she did, we lack the means to reach out and grasp it. That's how I feel about her. In any case, I suppose there's no harm in passing the time with silly legends. What do you say, Professor? Care to make a wish? We are here on the night of the ball. Why don't you try wishing for something?
After you.
A wish of my own. I suppose my wish is for a world in which no one would ever be unjustly taken from us. Or something along those lines.
Boring. I'm just kidding. That's very nice. That's a very nice wish. That's a great wish.
Thank you, Professor. Although, at a time like this, perhaps it would make more sense for me to wish that we'll be together forever. What do you think?
Whoa, 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 Dimitri. Whoa, whoa. But go on.
Well now, Professor, you must admit I've improved in the art of joke-telling.
Don't lie to me. Don't try to backtrack now, buddy. It didn't sound like a joke.
I'm sorry. I guess that was rather thoughtless of me.
Don't break my heart now, boy.
Honestly, I do regret saying such a thing. Please, think nothing of it.
That's the only thing I'm gonna think of for the next month.
I've blurted out irresponsible things like that to my classmates. Promises that we'll see each other again and the like. I have no business making such promises for the future. There are certain things that I must accomplish, even if it means risking my life. I may not even have a future to promise to someone. We should head back soon. It's rude of me to keep you all to myself. Shall we, Professor?
If we must. If we must.
It seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more?
No or no? How about no? I'm tired.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you? Do as you will. Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her?
Why would I?
Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to.
This is spying.
I hear someone singing from over there.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone? No. There's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.